All right, Shalom. First and foremost, I want to begin by giving all honor, glory, and praises to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakakwadash, double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone, and Shalom to you brothers that are laboring and pushing this word in truth and sincerity and with charity. I'm the brother Abraham from the camp here in GMS Chicago, coming back at you with another lesson. All right, Lord willing, this one will be edifying. And as I was scrolling through X, I came across the RT page and I seen this post. It says Trump becomes Roman Emperor in Israel Saturday Night Live. Praise Emperor Donald. Right? And this is from the show. And obviously you see who's supposed to be Donald Trump on the throne in the emperor's seat. Alright, I don't know what the fuck they're saying, speaking that Yiddish. And something that we believe here in GMS is Trump. We believe is Nero. All right, the Emperor Nero, who is famous for during the fall of Rome, Emperor Nero blamed the Jews. All right, he also died by way of suicide. All right, and we believe this is the man to be the cruel Lord in Isaiah the 19th chapter. Let me go ahead and bring that out. Okay, this is Isaiah 19:4. And the Egyptians will I give over into the hand of a cruel Lord, and a fierce king shall rule over them, saith the Lord of hosts. Right, so the Egyptians, Egypt, all this is symbolic now for America, because America is that great city. America is the main character in the end days. All right, the main antagonist of the story, if you will. Okay, the great whore. Okay, the virgin daughter of Babylon. Okay, spiritual Sodom and Egypt. That would be America today. Okay. Like I said, America is the main antagonist in this whole story. Okay, so we have Trump, who when he came into office, things just started move fast. Now we're seeing some persecution coming up against the Northern Kingdom and Southern Kingdom as well, that it's just gonna lead to JT, Jacob's Trouble. All right, the implementation of this beast system. All right, which the beast system goes back to what? Rome. Right, the image of the beast goes back to Rome, its system. All right. Let's go ahead and go to Maxit first. Let's see where look it up. First Maccabees 8. And and read 13. Starting at 13, it says, also that whom they would not help to a kingdom, those reign, and whom again they displace. Finally, that they were greatly exalted. Speaking of Rome, all right, the come up of Rome. It says, yet for all this, none of them wore a crown or was clothed in purple to be magnified thereby. Right, because up until the time when the Romans came on the scene, uh, the kingdoms before would be ruled by a monarchy. You would have a king. That king, if he would die, the son would rule. All right, like a royal family. But the Roman Empire was different. It says, moreover, how they had made for themselves a Senate house, wherein 320 men sat in council daily, consulting a way for the people, to the end that they might be well ordered, and that they committed their government to one man every year, who ruled all their country, and that all were obedient to that one, and that there was neither envy nor emulation among them. Right? So what does this sound like? A Senate house, just like they did in Rome. All right, this system that Rome had, America was inspired by. All right, because it's them coming back. Just as the scriptures say that um, truth returns to them that practice in her. All right, so the wicked in their ways, right? In Revelations it speaks that the just let him be just still, let the wicked be wicked still, right? So everybody's just coming back into their lots, and all right, today is no different. All right, this is what made this fourth beast diverse from the rest, right? Their system in which they ruled, it wasn't a monarchy. It was they elected somebody, right, or select, and the global elites, the wicked of this world, have selected this man to rule. All right, but we all know. Let's get Romans 13:1. Let every soul be subject unto the higher powers, for there is no power but of God. The powers that are ordained, the powers that be are ordained of God. So if Trump was set up, he was ultimately set up by the Most High, right? Proverbs 21:1 says that as the rivers of water, so like the rivers of water, so is the heart of the king in the hand of the Lord, and he turneth it whithersoever he will. All right, the Lord is the controller of all things. He's the master of puppets. He's um, set this devil up. All right, let's get the book of Daniel 4:17. It says, this matter is by the decree of the watchers, and the demand by the word of the holy ones, to the intent that the living may know that the Most High ruleth in the kingdom of men, and giveth it to whomsoever he will, and setteth up over it the bases of men. And Esau, Edom, is the lowest of the lowest of all men, the least insignificant of all men. And yet, he set him up in power. Okay? Because there's no way this people of this low significance, who the scriptures say we would be stronger than, right? It says, two nations are in thy womb, one nation shall be stronger than the other. So this nation that's not even stronger than us, how would he rule over us if not the Lord? All right, except the Lord be with them. He cannot overthrow them. Alright, but the Most High wanted to teach us a lesson. Alright, what would it be like to rebel against him and to be disobedient to him? And gave us over into your hand. And while we were in your hand, you didn't show mercy. Alright, you held forward the affliction. And the time of our iniquity had an end. Alright, and you touched the apple of the Lord's eye. And he's angry. And he's coming back. He's not going to meet you as a man. Alright, but nevertheless, the Most High set this cruel Lord over us for the at the end of the day to fulfill prophecy. Prophecy must be fulfilled. The Most High word must be accomplished. Alright, so that's what's going on. You got this man starting these wars, wanting to start a war with Venezuela, okay, helping the war in Ukraine against Russia, sending stuff to Israel for to fight against the Palestinians. This is the man of war. He calls himself the president of peace. He was boasting in getting the Nobel Prize, which he didn't get, but he was boastful about that. And here he is starting all these wars around the world. But hey, this is the left-hand side of the Lord, the wicked, which is the sword of the Lord, which was his blessing, the sword. What do you think somebody's going to do with the sword and that was his blessing? He's going to swing that sword against everybody. That's all he knows. It's war, killing, murder, bloodshed. And that's why he's going to get that. That's what's going to be his lot. Bloodshed. Alright, but that's pretty much it. Just wanted to do a quick one based off this video that I seen. But anyways, all honor, glory, and praises goes to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Rakakwadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone. Until the next time, Shalom.